Good morning, everyone. I wanted to talk about some bits of Aduro news that have come out this week, especially this morning, that I think are worth connecting. Today, they announced that they joined Chemical Recycling Europe, the CRE, that's the EU Industry Association actively shaping the regulatory and certification framework for chemical recycling in Europe. On its own, it's a meaningful development, but I want to pair it with something else that crossed my desk this week because together, these pieces tell a story, and I think it's important for shareholders to understand. 3 days ago, Dow Chemical sent a price update letter to customers. Effective April 1st, they're raising the price of HDPE, LDPE, and LLDPE resins by 30 cents a pound. That's for virgin plastics. It's getting more expensive again. Every time virgin resins prices go up, the economics for certified circular alternatives get a little bit better because Aduro's output competes directly with that fossil feedstock at the steam cracker. When the cost of doing nothing keeps rising, the case for circular alternatives gets stronger on every customer spreadsheet. So that's the backdrop. Now, CRE, Chemical Recycling Europe, is the EU body working to define how chemical recycling gets implemented in practice. That's mass balance accounting, certification pathways, and the framework sitting underneath the ISCC Plus certification. So ISCC Plus is the standard that allows brands operating under the EU's packaging and packaging waste regulation, PPWR, to count recycled content towards their legally mandated target. It has to be certified. You can't just claim it. And CRE is in the room helping define how that certification works. Now, Aduro already holds ISCC Plus certification. They aren't walking in as a newcomer trying to figure out the standard. They walk in already certified with a pilot plant running active campaigns and a first-of-its-kind facility advancing in Chemelot in the Netherlands. So CRE membership gives them a seat at the table where the rules are being written for the exact market they're building into. The CRE president specifically called out Aduro's plant investment in Europe as contributing to a strong and competitive circular plastics economy. So that's acknowledgement of real infrastructure being built, not just a trade association welcoming a dues paying member. Here's what I keep coming back to as a shareholder. This isn't an isolated data point. It's part of a pattern. In December 2025, Aduro graduated from Shell's Game Changer program. It is an intensive multi-year external validation process under Shell's Chemical Decarbonization Innovation Call. HCT was selected following a competitive review, and the results confirmed that it can convert complex contaminated waste plastics into high-quality liquid hydrocarbons under continuous operation. That is absolutely a mouthful, but it is major. Also in December, ICOSA, Mexico's National Packaging Management Association, created and sponsored by the food and beverage industry, entered a multi-year collaboration with Aduro to evaluate HCT on post-consumer flexible and mixed plastic packaging. That's the hard feedstock, multi-layer films and flexibles that mechanical recycling can't touch. Mexico generates 6 to 7 million tons of plastic waste every year, and flexible packaging is a large and fast-growing fraction of that. So we've got Total Energies continuing to collaborate, and today, Chemical Recycling Europe. So Shell, ICOSA, Total, CRE, different mandates, different continents, different parts of the value chain, and none of them are doing Aduro any favors. They're each solving their own problems. And independently, Aduro's hydrochemolytic tech keeps getting involved. For context on why European buyers care, independent pilot-scale steam cracking trials showed that hydrochemolytic oil produced from plastics can be processed as produced with little or no costly post-treatment, delivering stable furnace operation and olefin yields comparable to conventional fossil feedstocks. It's very important. That cracker-ready output is what European petrochemical buyers need under PPWR compliance obligations. CRE is building the certification architecture around exactly that product, and Aduro is now inside the architecture. So, quick state of play. The first of its kind site is confirmed at Chemelot. The first offtake LOI is signed. The initial formal commercial commitment for production from that facility. NGP pilot plant is in active operating campaigns. Technology license packages in development. CRE membership added today. Each one of these is a piece, but together they're a picture of a company methodically building its European commercial infrastructure in sequence. Again, I've been a shareholder since right after their IPO, and this is exactly what patient holding looks like. It's not one single catalyst. It's a series of deliberate steps that collectively de-risk the story and build towards commercialization. So, as always, this is not financial advice. Do your own research, and I will see you next time.